guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Felicia at Blue Flick. In today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be playing with a few bits in my collection, a couple of new bits. Most of it is already in my collection, but it is also my first voiceover video. There we go, got that out of the way. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look and how I got on with the products and some swatches for this palette, then keep on watching. Right, so before I get into the video, I'm going to do this as a voiceover just because of time constraints, and I'm super tired and I keep losing my words this morning. So I'm going to do the swatches for this palette. This is the Revolution Lion King collection. This is the I Walk on the Wild Side palette. This is what it looks like right up my street with all the pinks. And it's Wednesday, and even though this isn't going up till Friday, if I don't have some form of pink on, my husband's going to look at me like I'm nuts. So I thought I would just swatch it, zoom out a little bit more. So I'm going to need a wipe before I do anything, because I always do this, forget, and then can't complete the swatches properly. It would help if I could get the wipe out of the packet. Right, so Pride Lands, The Jungle and Lying Around. So that's the first three. Then Sarabi, Wild Side and Circle of Life. The next three. Then Mufasa, One True King and Raw. That's a pretty highlight shade. That is stunning. Look at that pink. Oh. Okay. I think I have an idea. It's going to be one of my lazy kind of halo looks, because again, I'm tired and I feel like I used up a lot of my creativity yesterday when I filmed. So yeah, I'll prime my eye. Oh, do you know what? I might as well just do both eyes at the same time. Okay, I have the prime, so I'm just going to get on with this look. I will make this a voiceover video. I'm just so tired. Do not have a lot of energy right now. I don't have a lot of brain power right now. Not that that's going to come as a shock. So yeah, let's get into it. So first up, I am taking the shade Lying Around, which is like this kind of medium peachy apricot kind of colour. Just throwing that through my crease, just kind of getting the colour on. You know, I start off really messy and just how it is. Next shade is the yellow, which is Circle of Life, and you'll notice it kind of just blends in almost. It's a very kind of deep yellow. Still lovely colour, but yeah, just kind of blended in. But yeah. Taking that first shade again, just to kind of blend it together. Then I took the shade The Jungle, which, perfectly honest, I could have done without. I wanted something to blend out the yellow a bit. But in hindsight, I could have just gone in with a clean, fluffy brush and just used that. But it's not the end of the world. It's just, you know, another colour used. Just going back through those colours and just laying them down again, making sure they're nice and blended in and just nice and prominent, really. Then I'm taking the shade Sarabi and putting that on my inner and outer corners, just giving it a little bit of depth really. Again, this is one of my really lazy halo kind of looks. Then I took the shade Raw, which is the darker of the two pinks in the palette, just kind of laying that down dry for now. I do go in and wet my brush afterwards. As you can see, it's not really very shimmery. It's almost a bit more of like a satin kind of formula, I want to say. It has a bit of reflection, but like nothing major. Then going in with the shade Wild Side. Again, this is the middle pink in the palette, just to give it a bit of dimension really. Taking Sarabi again, just to kind of make sure it's all blended really nicely and that we don't lose the depth. This is such a lazy look, honestly. It's kind of like my go-to if I either don't have time or don't have a lot of energy, as lazy as that sounds. I'm then taking Wild Side again, and I've wet that, and you can just see it just kind of gives it a bit more oomph. So pretty. And then taking One True King, sticking that on my inner and outer corners. I have wet it again, as you can see, just to give it a little bit more oomph. Sticking that under my brow bone. Probably should have waited until I'd done my brows, but oh well. Cleaning up any fallout, not that there was a lot, and just tidying up the edge. Now going in with my NYX Marshmallow Primer. I have been really liking this primer recently. I got this from Social's House. They sent it to me with some other bits in the TikTok Made Me Buy It box. It's a box of loads of the viral TikTok products basically. And honestly, loving it. Again, my Revolution IRL Filter Foundation. Again, another one that I love. I've been using it non-stop since I got my my better shade, should we say. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch it. There's two videos. The first one was an absolute disaster because I had the completely wrong shade and looked like Casper the Ghost. It was absolutely hilarious. But for me, this kind of gives my skin but better kind of look. It is really, really pretty. I do really like it. My Catrice True Skin Concealer. I didn't want anything too bright, which is why I went in with this one first. And it is a really lovely soft matte. It is really, really nice. And then my HMB Cosmetics Concealer, just to lighten it up a little bit. Again, I was really pleasantly surprised when I tried this. I think I got this half price on her website. She had a little sale on, like a 24-hour one. And yeah, I really like this. I do have the powder as well. And they are both really, really lovely products. My She Glam liquid bronzer. Again, I'm going to have to buy another one of these soon because I'm pretty sure I'm getting very low. But I'll probably buy the same shade again, and I might buy another one to try. Also, the liquid blushes are really, really lovely. I need to get a couple more of those. I only have the one, but I absolutely love it. I would normally use a brush rather than a sponge. Now I've got my liquid blushes. I'm using Peach Puff and Misty Rose. Again, I would usually use a brush to blend these in rather than a sponge. I don't know why I used a sponge, but I don't know why they called it Misty Rose, because as you can see, it's more of like a deeper, kind of like an apricot kind of colour, I guess, rather than a rose, but it is beautiful nonetheless. You can see it's kind of all disappeared using the sponge, so I'm just going in with that Misty Rose one again, just give it a little bit more depth. Could not be bothered to find my brush, I don't think, at this point. It is such a beautiful colour though. Then taking my She Glam powder and a powder puff to set my under eyes. I really do love these little powder puffs. My camera rudely dies while I'm doing this, so I set the rest of it off camera. Now using my Revolution and Patricia Bright face palette. I forgot how much I liked this. I haven't used it in ages, but it's a really good little travel face palette. I think it's because I haven't used peach blush for a while. I've been leaning more towards pinks, but this is a really gorgeous pink blush. It really is, and it's really nice and pigmented. The highlighter in here isn't as blinding as I remember it being. I think it might have a bit of hard pan that I need to kind of like scrape off the top because it has been a while, but either way it does build up nicely, as you can see on my lip, and it's kind of given that kind of natural kind of glow, I guess. but it's just so beautiful. Just putting some of that on my brow bone and in a corner again, just to kind of give it a bit of extra oomph. My favourite Primark lashes and my Maybelline Sky High. I use my NYX Epic Ink liner for my liner. I'm then taking the shade Raw for my under eye. I could wear this pink shade on its own. It is just so pretty. Look at it. Look how pretty that is. I do take a bit of One True King, as you'll see in a sec, just to help blend it out. It's so pretty. I think out of the 9 shades I've used 7, which isn't too bad. Taking my Maybelline Sky High. Again, I got this from Socials House in the TikTok stuff. And I could understand the hype. I have teeny tiny little lashes and it does wonders for them, I will say. It's really, really nice. Taking my Barry M High Biz. I have all of the pencils and all of the liquid liners from this range. And I also have the black water activated one, which is really good. But I love these pencils. I think the pink and the 2 blue ones are my most used. Take a bit more of that highlight again. Now finding my lip liner. I've gone in with my Morphe Bay lip liner. If anyone has a dupe for this, please let me know, because I am running very low on it and it is one of my favourites. It's such a gorgeous colour, but ordering from the Morphe website takes ages and I can't seem to find it on Boots or anything like that. So if anyone has a good dupe for this, please let me know. Apologies for my face being half off camera, by the way. I need to remember to zoom out before I do my lips. Then going in with my Revolution Pro Stripped. I love this lipstick. You would have seen me use this hundreds and hundreds of times. It just goes perfectly with that pencil as well. I do have it in the original packaging. That is the one from the Blush Nudes set. You get 5 full-size lipsticks for £7 and it is worth every single penny. Oh my god. I love it. And there you go. Hi guys, I am back. I am finished. This is the finished look. Lots of warm tones, lots of pink. I even have my new Barbie jumper on. It's not particularly warm here today and it's pissing it down and very windy, so this isn't a fleecy one either. It's quite a thin jumper, but it's perfect for today. And yeah, this is the look. What do you think? First time playing with this palette. I have got the other one as well. And actually, I mean, I wish the shimmers were more shimmery, but the mattes were okay. The colour story I actually quite like, and I'm not one for like oranges and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty. I've got my Primark lashes. If anyone sees these ones, these are the Edge Intense. If anyone sees these in their Primark, can they grab these on and send me them, please? Because my Primark hasn't had any. It's really irritating. I really like these ones. But yeah, actually quite like this, not gonna lie. Warm tones aren't normally my thing, but I think it looks very pretty. Yeah, I'm exhausted, hence the reason why I did this as a voiceover. No idea when I'm actually going to do the voiceover thing, because unless my girls get to sleep this evening at a decent time, I'm probably going to have to do the voiceover for this tomorrow morning, because that's the only time it's going to be quiet here. But yeah, I think it looks pretty. What do you guys think? I've got to say, I'm loving the NYX Marshmallow Primer at the moment. I do quite like it. My Revolution foundation, of course, which I have been using non-stop since I got the right shade. And yeah, I thought I'd go in with a couple of bold favourite bits that I haven't used for a while, like the Revolution Patricia Bright face palette and stuff like that. Obviously my stripped lipsticks, Revolution Pro. Again, this is my be all and end all. I love this lipstick so much. And yeah, that's me done. I really don't know what else to say. If you like these kind of voiceover videos, then let me know in the comments and I will attempt to do more of them. Ones like this I could probably film in the evenings at some point and then do the voiceovers during the day or whatever. But it kind of gives me a bit more leeway with when I film if I'm going to do a voiceover video. So yeah, but I think it looks pretty. I quite like it. Got my teeth in, obviously. I actually have another parcel coming from Insta Smile in the next few weeks. Very excited. And yeah, I don't know, that's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, if you like the look, if you like the video, one, I am glad, but do not forget to like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, all of that good stuff. Leave me a comment down below. I have got the other one of these to play with as well, so I'll probably film with that at some point. But yeah, I had no creativity this morning. I think I used it all up yesterday when I filmed the P. Louise video. But if there's anything in particular you want to see, please do let me know, because a lot of the time I'm stuck for ideas. I really am. So yeah, let me know. That is particularly helpful. And yeah, socials up here as always, and also linked down below, so you haven't got to search for them. You can just click the link, along with my Patreon, Amazon storefront thingamabob with my favourite products. And yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm so tired. I am gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Bye.